Hey guys, on this edition of Off the Cuff, I'm going to show you a cool pair of Hyatts that I got. They're Hyatt Darbies, naturally. They're a little daintier and lighter than most Darbies that I came across. They're not the superintendent model because they have the one link holding on to the swivel right there. But the reason I got these is because in addition to the Hyatt stamp and the warranted wrought and all that, it actually is stamped where they were used, which is Glamorgan, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, and it says constabulary. Now that's located in Wales, and it's a really interesting place. It goes back literally tens of thousands of years. There have been human beings living there. It was very important during the Industrial Revolution because of its production of copper, the town that is. But the Darbies are really cool. Came with the original key. Stamped Hyatt, like I said, and it works just like a regular Darby screw key. Nice and smooth, just like that. And there's actually an A stamp right there. Don't worry, the TV's on, but it's on mute. And here we see the other A on the other side. And it's a little hard to read, but that is the stamping right there. I'll zoom in and show you a close-up in a few minutes. The reason I got these was because of that interesting stamping, because I really enjoy getting cuffs that have, you know, something personalized on it, either the name of the officer that had them, or in this case, you know, the name of the police department or the constabulary that used them. I think that's really neat how, you know, they stamp these things. So these date, I would say, 1880s to turn of the century, just by looking up some of the history of the town. And, you know, I did a little bit of digging on the internet about it. And it's a really interesting place. I'd like to go there because it's right near Cardiff. And as a Doctor Who fan, I really want to see Cardiff someday. Beautifully smooth working. It's the screw key, which is, you know, I like these ones because they're nice and ornate. And let me show you another pair of Darbies for comparison. Now this is just another pair of Hyatts, warranted wrought, same thing, pretty much. But you can see the difference. These are the new ones, the Glamorgans. But you can tell the difference in just overall thickness, and especially in the swivel. Look at most, a huge percentage of the Darbies from this time period had a rather thick swivel compared to this one here. This one's kind of small. It's more dainty, I guess you'd say. And they resemble the superintendent models without the extra link of chain. See, they had the extra link. Look at the comparison of the swivels. Similar, but not quite. The thickness of the actual cuff itself is very similar. They're almost exactly the same as far as size goes. And it's very, very thin band of steel, very skinny. So they're just an unusual cuff that I saw, bid on, won. I'm very happy to add them to the collection, especially because of the stamping. And I have a little bonus thing today. Check this out. I hope you can see it. I'll zoom in again. This says Hyatt, and I got this off eBay months ago, and I just haven't had a chance to show it to you guys because I'm not quite sure what it is. The listing said it was handcuff keys. But guess what? I don't think that's true because all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 pieces to it obviously are not handcuff keys. I mean, that triangular one, I got my hopes up, but to no avail. and it has a lot of age to it, and they're numbered, but the numbers don't make sense because it'll go, it's like 1, then 3, and then on the other side 2, and then another 1 for totally different ones, 6 and 3. So I'm really not sure what this is. Check out the old screw, and that obviously goes all the way through. I didn't undo it, and I'm not gonna. But if you have any idea what this thing is, please let me know in the comment section, because I have no clue. But I just thought it was cool because it's just another example of a Hyatt manufactured item. What is it? Who knows? What could it be for? Maybe, I mean, it looks almost like, you know, when you get a set of like Allen wrenches or things like that to test. No idea. No idea. And they're all different shapes and the different styles in here. I mean, it must have been a tool for something, and the numbers must have meant something, but I have no idea. Maybe this was something they used in the workshop to gauge the depths of screw pieces of metal. I don't know. I have no clue what this is, but it's neat, and it says Hyatt, so I bought it. And stick around because I'm going to show you some close-up views of the new cuffs and this thing that's no idea. Anyway, that's this edition of Off the Cuff with the Glamorgan constabulary cuffs. You might want to check out Google Maps and Wikipedia and see all the different things that Glamorgan in Wales has to offer. There's some old castles and some old burial grounds and all kinds of interesting things. It looks like a real neat place to visit. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Off the Cuff. It's a quick one, I know, but there's not much to say about them. The constabulary stamping is where it's at. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed it, and tune in again next time. And hey, like I said, if you know what this is, let me know, because I would really, really be interested to find out just what the hell I bought.